Hi there! Today I'm bringing you my 5th video in my series of how to make your offer competitive in today's market. I'm Valesa Linnean with Keller Realty Alaska Group, and what if I told you that price is not always the main factor in whether or not your offer is going to win? The first thing I always do when I'm going to write an offer for buyers is I call the listing agent to find out what's important to the seller. I had one that we recently won in a multiple offer situation where the seller wanted to stay later. So instead of having her have to go to a hotel, we agreed to close and let her rent back free of charge for 6 weeks. That was how we won an offer for a VA buyer. We weren't the highest offer, but that was the most convenient for the seller. Sometimes the seller wants to be out as fast as possible. Sometimes the seller would like to sell as is and not do any repairs, and they'd take a lower price for that. Sometimes the seller wants to be able to stay in. Like I recently wrote an offer where the seller was buying another home and they were going to be closing in the middle of the month. So we offered to close at the beginning of the month and to give them until the end of the month rent-free to stay in the property. That way they had the ability to close on their home that they're living in, take that money, buy the new home, and then have the time to be able to move out, clean up, and get it ready. So it's very important to have your agent, or if you're working with me, I'll do it for you, call and find out what's important to the seller. I'll tell you that my husband got one of his houses because the seller was moving out of state and couldn't take her husky with her. And she said, hey, who's going to take my dog? Out of 4 offers, he was the only one willing to take the dog. He got the house.